We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Ernest Burnett gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft, you can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Yankees, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to center field. Back goes Lagares. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting second, the third baseman.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees' starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, Matt, they need to get better production for their number 3 hitter. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line towards center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
David Rosario.
Stepping in, David Rosario. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here it comes. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball. Through 4 games of this homestand, they split it 2.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. James Paxton will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for Toronto.
And now a pitch on the way. Liner toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Brandon Drury will bat next. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Judge will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting first, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. As a look, now the pitch. To third. Mayhew's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
0-2. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Burnett is just getting his big league pitching career underway, of course, but he did recently pick up his first and only win. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Boy, D-Roll, that's awful scary from a pitcher's standpoint, but what's it feel like when you hit one as a hitter that you know it's going right at a pitcher?
Yeah, it's scary from the offensive standpoint as well. You know, you're taught to hit it right back where it came from, but those moments right there make you cringe as you're coming out of the box. We got lucky with that.
So here's Trey Mancini. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Here's the 1-2. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he's reaching at a curveball and comes up empty at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Gary Sanchez is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Into the box, Clint Frazier. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Alexi Aponte. And that's in there for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about...
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run. Solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
To the plate now, Omar McGee. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
And there's a base hit on the line.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. He has 7 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Pitch popped up. Rosario moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started to Oscar Hernandez, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And that misses, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Hard hit ball to second. Torres scoops it up to Iglesias for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More baseball on MLB Network right after. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Lagares is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's fresh off a 4-hit game in the finale of that weekend series. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And the runner back. At the plate now, Torres. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-1. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
No, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
Rounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Runners are at second and third with one down. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. One and two to DJ LeMahieu.
Down is 1 and 2.
Weekly hit to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes. And he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Ready now, David Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First delivery to him on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The set and the 1-0. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. The set and the 1-1. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Here it is.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Danny Jansen. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And there's one down now.
Center fielder, number 16.
Digging in, Juan Lagares. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. In there for strike 1. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, there are a couple of things you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
He's set and the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
It's not easy to steal on a catcher that has a good arm, but he did just that and beats that throw into second base.
An even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
To Iglesias for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they're up 1-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Looking up is the right fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, the 198th of his career, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Fouled away. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Comes set and the 0-1. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And that's the second out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Legara's on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Yankees are able to tie things up on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next to bat for Toronto, Alexi Aponte. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Frazier is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Omar McGee.
Stepping in, Omar McGee. He reached on a single in his first try. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Tapped out in front of home. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. All tied at 1-1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Okay.
First pitch coming, here it is. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Torres.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Torres. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Now a flare out toward right center. McGee ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now back, the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Right side. Scooped up. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied at 1-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number, being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First delivery to him on the way. Rendell Grichuk is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball, that's outside.
And right into the shift. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint of watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Fouled off. The 1-2. One out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Up next is Danny Jansen, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Mancini moving back, and that one is gone.
Awesome swing right there. You never know when that huge moment's going to come in the game. I know there's a little bit left in this one, but certainly they got to feel good about themselves.
Hey, anytime you can put some points on the board, we're not sure if this is going to be the difference in the game or not. But certainly you get a big swing like that, make the fellas in the dugout feel a lot happier about the way this one's going to turn out at the end.
Juan Lagares is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Paxton's ready, 1-0 on its way. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Chopped to third. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 2-1 Toronto. Now at the plate, David Rosario. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Aaron Judge is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the 1st out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 20, Trey Mancini.
So digging in now, Trey Mancini. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
2 away now in the Yankees 6th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Speared on the dive. The throw to first in time. Defense on display on this beautiful diving stop at short. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette. In there, strike 1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping in now, Alexi Aponte. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Judge is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Omar McGee.
Now at the plate, Omar McGee. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Striding in once again, Clint Frazier. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they...
And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Derek Law comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 64, Derek.
Into the box, Miguel Andujar. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the stretch, swing and a liner. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Gleyber Torres as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Oh, he snares it.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. There's one. The turn throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Iglesias is up with it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back, left fielder,
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning so he won't be nibbling.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
At the plate now, Danny Jansen, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by LeMahieu. Torres at the bag. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit in the inning, but that gets erased. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Yankees 3, the Blue Jays 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, David Rosario.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And this is popped up near second base. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Aaron Judge.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Hot shot on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays, and looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Now, an indication from the dugout is that they will not challenge the call on the field, so the runner is indeed out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trey Mancini. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's the 0-1. Bouncing ball toward the hole, fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 3, the Blue Jays 2. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, Juan Lagares. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
fly ball out to straightaway right field. Frazier is there, one away.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Brandon Drury.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Brandon Drury. Last time through was a base hit. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Frazier will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero.
Ready for another shot now, Vladimir Guerrero. Paxton's ready. Here's the first pitch. Cut fastball taken for strike one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pops this one up. Rosario is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Dave Meeks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch on its way. Windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-2. And right into the shift. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Clint Frazier. Here comes the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Grounded back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, D'Lo, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they open it up to 6-2 now.
What a piece of clutch hitting. This team is holding on to a slim lead, and he blows this thing wide open with a 3-run blast. That could be the nail in the coffin.
David Phelps, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 35.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. Now this one's crushed. Left field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Torres. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard to short. He's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike 1. Phelps, originally from the state of Missouri, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes now.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Still only 1 out in the inning. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Tim Meza enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
Number 15.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Shot towards second. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. 1 there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Coming to the plate now, Trey Mancini. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, Hero. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. At the plate, Clint Frazier. This is to left field and deep off the bat of Frazier. Looking up is Hernandez. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run job by Clint Frazier. 4th home run here in the early going as this lead got even wider. Tapera comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. This one's down to third. Reined in. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. But not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 12-2. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. The windup and the 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
This game might be over for all intents and purposes, but somebody forgot to tell this guy. He's a grinder, and he's going to approach every at-bat like it's his last. Does it again here and delivers a double into the gap.
So now to the plate, Alexi Aponte. 0-1 the count. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Omar McGee stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Looking at his career totals, McGee carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
one of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
2 balls and a strike now. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Rendell Grichuk will be next. And that misses for ball 4.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he fouls this one off. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches.
What an unbelievable effort.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
12-2, the final score in this ball game. New York scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. James Paxton earns his 5th winner of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.